Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Thursday edition of Aquaholics Anonymous. Of course, thank you, Chattanooga Ed, my co-host, for being here. I really do appreciate that.
Oh, you bet.
Pause this over here real quick. And there we go. Got my chat up. So we'll get into the topic here in a second, which is beachcomb from home. And, how are we going to do that? We got a really interesting product Ed and I both have. We're going to play with that tonight, do an unboxing of sorts, or an unbagging, I guess, technically. And just forgive the camera angle is a little off because I'm about to be moving this camera over so that you can play in the sand with us as we do that. I do want to say a quick hello to everybody and thank you for being here. I see a lot of awesome people in the chat. A lot of members in here as well. Sandmouse 350, Twin Rico, Stan, how's it going? Appreciate you being here. Seaweed Pepling Creek Aquatics, rolling on through here. And each and every one of you. Sandy Dowdy, thank you for being here. Pewfish Zone, what's going on? And I could spend 20 minutes in the saying hellos, but that would just waste you all's time. So we'll dive right into it. I do have a pre-stream super chat from S, who said prepaid party popper. So thank you for that, S. I appreciate it. I almost missed it. It wasn't in the chat, but I went and pulled up my other screen and saw that. And we got Mike's Aquatics and things with the dollar super pooper chat starting off with some more fertilizer in there. I appreciate both of you very, very much. So what we've got today. Basically, a friend of mine and a friend to the fish community, Rat Cross of Pond Life, formerly River Life, said, hey, I've got this really cool thing, and basically it's kind of one of those, we got all this stuff going on in the world with health issues, which I don't have. I've not been feeling great, and I apologize. I promise you get some videos out this week, member videos and standard videos, but I've really just not been feeling great lately. I've been a little under the weather, but it's not that thing that we won't say on here. But to the point, we've got that going on. You can't really get out and about and go places. You're looking to have some fun at home. You're thinking, what can I do for $20? I could order some food. Just about everybody delivers nowadays. No, that was great. I got a pizza, but that really isn't fulfilling for a very long time. Well, this is something that kind of, make sure I got my address blacked out, my due. When this was mentioned to me, I really fell in love with it. Somebody that grew up in Florida, growing up on the beach. That was a huge part of my life. I still love to do that, even though I'm in Tennessee, but I can't get out there. Somebody asked, why no video? I have got to finish editing one. I tried to record my intro and my conclusion to it, and I sounded awful. Like I sounded like death. So I didn't want to put that out, and people go, oh, God, this guy sounds like he's about to die. But I am going to get those out, and I promise you this week we will have a members-only video and a standard video for everybody. So I appreciate you bearing with me. I'm sorry because I try and get something out to you all every week, especially the members. And it didn't happen. Hashtag high blood pressure. That must be from John at KG Tropicals. And Lisa, I appreciate both of you all very, very much. And of course, I do want to say while we're doing this, please feel free to throw your fish questions into the chat. If you'll put at Fishroom Fever, it will highlight for me. And then I'll be able to call those out. You don't have to super chat to get your question answered. Just put at Fishroom Fever, and I'll be happy to answer those. But Ed, do you want to show them what you've got there? And I will get my camera set up to do my opening and start playing in the sand.
We got these neat bags, and they're pretty heavy. They feel, I don't know, maybe it's not super big, but I bet you it's close to a pound of sand. And it says that there is a fossilized shark tooth in this bag. And I've been thinking a lot about this. And I wanted to do it really good tonight, but I've been like, my whole family has the sickness, except for me. So I'm the one being quarantined, kind of, to my fish room and my bedroom. And so I've got a very small area I get to be in right now. But I've got a bunch of neat ideas once we open this also. And I want to bring it up, though, once we open it.
Absolutely. So I'm going to pop mine out here. Got our Bago Beach. And we have got some stickers. I knew Rack would send me some stickers. Absolutely love it. So
Yep.
he has got not only the rebranded Pond Life, formerly River Life, but he's also sent me some for his new channel, which I've been dying to get some stickers for that, Bird Garden. I didn't have any Bird Garden stickers, so I've got those in there as well. Xanadu, welcome to the team. I appreciate you becoming a member very much. I will get you a party popper when you can actually see it. I guess I could do it this way. Let's see if this works here for you.
It's a red
all
one.
over the camera. I'll do another one for you, but I appreciate you becoming a member. Be sure to check out that behind the scenes stuff, the footage, and then, like I said, sorry, I'm going to try my best. We're going to get through this. My brain may not function properly, and words may be harder than normal, but we are going to make this happen. I'm going to set my stickers aside. Now, I do have the top of a plastic shoebox that I'm doing this on. You may want to do this on a paper plate or something where you can kind of keep the sand from getting everywhere, especially if you do it at your computer desk. You don't want that sand in your mic and in your electronics. But I think this is going to be fun. Kimberly Bryant says, Fisher Fever, I get to spend my birthday with my favorite fish peeps. Happy birthday, Kimberly Bryant. We're glad to have you here. Appreciate you being here. I hope you're having a great day. I don't know if you can see that or not. We'll do the party poppers after we reset the camera.
Now, these are really neat bags. They have like 3-tier area, but I'm going to just use my scissors anyway because I have really bad luck with trying to cut along the pre-cut areas.
So that ripped open pretty easy. All right, I'm going to answer some questions here. Fish and Floral saying better treatment for staghorn algae, Flourish Excel or Easy Carbon. I honestly don't use either one. I always look at balance. That's the first thing I go to. Either one of those, really, you're treating the end result versus what's causing it versus the cause of the problem. So even if you get it to go away, if you don't change what caused it in the first place, you're more than likely to have it come back. So you want to look at some things like your lighting. How much lighting do you have? How long is it going? How strong is it? If it's a really shallow tank with a really bright light that's on a lot of the time, dial it back. And if you can dial down the brightness, you can do that as well. The other thing is nutrients. Are you pumping in too much, Easy Green or whatever your nutrient of choice might be, your fertilizer? Or if you're not pumping those in, maybe are you feeding too much? Are you getting excess nutrients in there? Those are the first couple things I look at. Generally, you can get rid of most nuisance algae just by dealing with proper balance. And then if you really want to get in depth, Bentley Pasco has got an amazing set of videos on that he gets really in depth with scientific stuff that I am not apt to be getting into. Discus Abeta says, any giveaways tonight? What's the best small live plant for a 36 gallon? So we may do a giveaway. I don't have anything planned for tonight, but who knows? We may give away one of these bags of beach if everybody thinks, that's a good idea. Let me know in the chat if you think that's a good idea, if you'd like me to give one of those away, and I'll get it shipped out to you. And then in terms of the plant, sorry, it jumped on me there. Small live plants for a 36 gallon. If you're looking at small stuff, you could stick to some carpeting things like Monte Carlo, like I'd mentioned before. You could do some of the shorter grasses I really, really like. Again, like we were talking about before the stream, it comes down a lot to personal preference. I really do like some of the really short grasses. I just don't tend to do a lot of carpeting personally, as much as I enjoy it. Most of my plants aren't set up with that.
Now, James, I've never used Monte Carlo or tried to grow it. Is that a CO2 plant, or can it grow without CO2?
I mean, I've had luck without it because I don't use CO2, but I know a lot of people do use it. Of course, to get it to really boom, CO2 is going to help, but you can get just about anything going without CO2.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to dump this out, and I will keep taking questions, but I'm going to dump this out. Let's see what we've got going on here. I've got a couple of tools. I do want to say these right here, and already I see a big old seashell right there. All right, so we've got that dumped out. Now I have got some things here to play in the sand with. I've got a toothbrush, because of course I have tons of those. And I've got my little poker here so that we can kind of poke around and play in this. This makes me feel like a kid again. It really does, especially since I can't get back to the beach at this point. Here, let me move this where I can see you, Ed. What you got going on over there? You got yours dumped out, or am I jumping the gun?
Oh, No, I do not have mine dumped out yet.
Let's see. Hunter Burns says, my female guppies keep dying. Any tips? My ratio is 1 to 3. Is that, if it's 1 male to 3 females, they're definitely not being chased down. Now, if that's 1 female to 3 males, they're probably getting stressed out by the males chasing them. I found when I've got overly proportionate male to female ratio that they will pretty much bombard and chase the heck out of those ladies, and it stresses them, and then that causes other health issues, unfortunately.
Yeah, and a lot of females also just die when they're given birth.
They do. That happens fairly often, especially when they start to get up there in age. Of course, if you're keeping them in warmer temps, that shortens the lifespan, even though it raises fry production. Fishimon64, how do I get some of your stickers? I think I mailed you some out this week, Fishimon. I mailed out a stack of envelopes I found that Mrs. Fever hadn't mailed out. I sent those out Monday, and I feel like you were in there. But if not, anybody that wants stickers can email me, fishroomfever@gmail.com, and I will be happy to mail some stickers out. Of course, send me your address. I have had some people email me and say, hey, I want some stickers, but they don't send me an address.
I've got 2 people that I need to send cards out to with stickers, but I really can't do anything until this quarantine's over. Hopefully it'll be over on Tuesday, I think.
Absolutely.
But I haven't got it yet.
I hope so for you. So I'm going to play in this for a minute. I've got to say, this reminds me of being a kid. It really does. Maybe that's just me being sentimental, but these right here, get the sand out of it so I can show you this. If there was one shell that I could get, that would be the one I'd want.
Yeah, those are cool.
I found one of these whole when we went to Florida. Ed, myself, and Kenny E from Danikin Aquatics, who I saw in the chat. And I was able to find one of these while I was down there for like 10 minutes we got to spend. And that was one of my regrets that I didn't get to spend longer down there. Absolutely my favorite shell. So I guess I got the right bag, right?
Yep. Well, I might have 10 in my bag.
Right, no kidding. Sabrina Stewart says, I got my Easy Green the other day. I'm so happy because someone said the flourish like makes plants melt. Well, mine really are LOL, so I'm hoping the Easy Green will make it better. Will be much better. Yeah, I love Easy Green. I'm a huge fan of that. Not sponsored or part of the team at Aquarium Co., but I absolutely love their products. Kimberly Bryant says, in quarantine here too, Fisher and Beaver, but feel pretty good otherwise. Well, I hope you get through it. I know it's a tough time for everybody, and hopefully you just get through it and all is well and everybody's happy and healthy.
Yep. Well, that's been the blessing so far is I've got 5 sick people in my house and me, and none of them are getting super sick. We had my nephew, his first couple days, I guess he was real sick. But he got over that, and now he's over here kind of getting healthy, I guess. And my mother had a little bit of a cough for a couple days, but everybody else has been haven't had a problem at all. Nobody's lost their taste buds or had fevers or anything. So it's been a blessing.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I've been worried about you, so I'm glad that you're doing all right. Look at all these little shell pieces in here. I'm going to push all those over to the side.
Boy, I really like how you did that. I went specimen container, and I was going to pour it and kind of shift it back and forth. But I'm going to pour mine, okay, James?
Absolutely. All right, so we've got a lot of people with interest in these. So we will do a giveaway on these here before the end of the stream. Within the next 45 minutes, I will give one away. I'm going to say U.S. only unless you want to cover shipping, because shipping anything out of the U.S. is ridiculous, even just a letter. So anybody U.S. only can enter, and I'll set up a hashtag here shortly. If you wanted to purchase one of these, I've got the information in the description, and we can get it also in the chat. $20 includes shipping. You PayPal rack cross at paypal.com, and they get shipped out to you. Let me see. How to breed plecos. Well, that's really going to depend on the type of pleco. That's from J.R. Colwell. If you're talking about just standard bristlenose, just any type of cave will work pretty much. I really like the watering spikes. I've got a video on those. I think it's my secret to breeding plecos. If you look at that, I love those things. And my bristlenose breed like crazy. But different plecos are going to require different things. And with so many types of plecos, it's hard to give you a great answer without knowing specifically which ones you're looking to breed. Several people saying, yes, do a giveaway. All right, absolutely.
Ooh, I found the shark tooth right off the bat.
Oh, look at that.
That's awesome.
That's it. I'm coming to take your bag too. All right. So Hunter says it's 1 male to 3 females. Yes. So it's not likely that it's the male stressing the females. Then it's probably, like Ed said, a lot of times females will just die off. It happens a lot with them giving birth. It stresses their system. You could try and get them higher nutrients. I don't know exactly what you're feeding, but get them a really quality food. Again, not sponsored, but I love the Extreme products. They're really nutritious. And then if you use like the nano pellet from Extreme, it's got a really high protein content, so it's great for your fry as well. So I would look into nutrients so you can make them as happy and healthy as possible.
I find a lot of times, I think female guppies, if they can get through their first birth also, because a lot of times they die on their first birth.
Absolutely. So, excuse me, Petzotics / multiple aquariums. How are you, Diego? Says, I missed the beginning. What are we doing? We are playing with the Bag of Beach. Got one of these from Rat Cross at the River Life. Well, Pond Life now. It's going to take me a while to adjust to that, but I think it was a good changeover. So we are pretty much getting to, I don't want to say be kids, but we're getting to play in the sand and play with seashells. We're looking for fossils. I know we've got a lot of rock hounds in here from talking to you all last week in Ed's stream. Beachcombing was one of my favorite things to do growing up and still is when I get the chance to do so. We're going to take the Ed approach and we're going to level this sucker out just like that.
Well, and I was thinking you can make a neat piece of jewelry out of it too, with your kid once the kid finds it. But unfortunately, like all my wires and stuff are upstairs and I can't get to them. So,
Rena,
make it.
Oh, sorry, Ed, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Rena, I know I've got your stickers in the mail as of Monday, so they should get to you soon. Asking where to get it. Send a PayPal payment of $20. That includes shipping. Shipping's on rack, so to speak, on us, if you will. I'm not currently selling these, but shipping is covered. $20. Get you a bag O Beach.
And I mean, almost all of I think his profit goes into shipping. So
yeah, shipping is so darn expensive. It really, really is. That right there. I should have grabbed my tweezers is what I should have done instead of getting my fat fingers in the way.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Part of a shark's tooth right there. All right, I'm sure we've got some shark tooth hounds in here. Who could tell me what that one is? See, let me grab this real quick. I know my chat's about to jump on me. Sand Creek Aquatics 2 is asking about how to get Rack's new stickers. I'm sure he's still doing the sticker jam. If you send a self-addressed stamped envelope, he'll probably send you some. I know that's what he was doing before. You may want to verify that with him just to be sure he's still got that going. Mainly Bettas with $10 super chat says, happy Thursday, guys. Look forward to yours and Ed's stream every week. Mainly Bettas, I appreciate you. I look forward to talking to everybody here every week. I know I'm a little mentally out of it this week and a little under the weather, but I'm like this. It makes me feel better just getting to talk to you all. So I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the super chat. And we'll pop off the party poppers for you here in a little bit once we get the camera set back. Fuggin Fish, Fuggin.
Ooh.
Just send me an email with your address and I'd be happy to get you some stickers. Sotropolis Melissa says, I have 7 mollies, 12 platies, and 2 rubber lip plecos. I want to add like 6 cories or a rainbow shark. I'm assuming that's supposed to be your thoughts or your opinion. Oh, look at that. That is nice.
Yeah, another little tooth.
That's very nice. I don't know what size tank you have, but I would say go with the 6 cories. Just personally, you really can't go wrong with cories, and I'm glad that you mentioned getting 6, so you know already. There's part of a fossilized shell right there. You already know to get a little group of them. So that would be my personal opinion, but it's one of those things, again, back to preference. If you like rainbow sharks, you could get one, but I probably wouldn't. It's probably going to beat up on the mollies and platies, just from personal experience with rainbow sharks. The Corys, compatibility wise, I think are going to do a lot better for you. Daniel, the stickers don't cost anything. If you want some stickers, I'll send those out for free. We may get to a point in the near future where I start asking people to cover postage, and then I just put it on my website in the store for the price of a stamp. I'll send you some stickers. But at this point, I'm even covering the postage to mail them out, and it's getting pricey. I think I spent almost $20 just on sticker stamps this past week. But for now, still mailing them out for free.
I got a third tooth, a really long, skinny one.
All right, rolling down here. I know my chat's going to jump on me.
Going back to the rainbow shark, I found that rainbow sharks aren't too bad as long as, sometimes you'll get an aggressive one, but if you have one per like 30 gallons, normally they'll just go after each other if you have more than one. I haven't had them go after. Oh, cool. Look at this neat tooth. I'm on my fourth tooth. What are you doing, man?
I'm reading the questions in the chat here, my friend.
This is a black one.
I'm finding that's part of a sand dollar right there.
Oh, I didn't get a sand dollar so far. Let's see if I can find something white.
Delilah's Critters, hello, glad to see you. Says literally every live stream you both do together is always the perfect combination of information, fun, and relaxing. I appreciate your content so much, Fish Room Fever. I appreciate that, Delilah, more than you know. I'm here. I started this for the Fish Fam, for the people, and that's what we try and do. We want to have some fun, give you a little bit of knowledge, and just hope you're walking away with a smile at the end of every video, every stream. So thank you for that, and thank you for being here, Delilah, and being a member. Very much appreciated.
Well, that's not going to be so good because I stuck it in there so it wouldn't fall out.
Right.
It's a super long little black sharp tooth.
Hunter Burns says, Fish Room Fever, I dive rivers with gators, and I found a 4.75-inch long shark tooth before. Sadly, the tip was cracked and fell off when I dug it out. I am sorry to hear about the tip falling off, but that definitely is an awesome find, my friend. That really, really is, and congrats to you on finding that. I may try and get into some stuff like that down the road, but right now, my primary focus is to get, I say, back on track with YouTube. Back on my schedule. That's first and foremost, of course, after the health of the fish. So I got my water changes done this week, and I was like, man, I don't have it in me to do a whole lot more. There we go. Look at that. Push that to the camera there.
Oh, there you go.
Aha. I like it. Very, very cool. All right, let me scroll down here so I can keep up with the chat. We're letting Ed find most of the cool stuff. Daniel asking what the email is. It is fishroomfever@gmail.com. Just make sure you send your address. If you put it, stickers in there or on the title, that usually helps sort it out to where it doesn't go into my spam. But either way, I'll dig through and find it.
It'd be cool to, how birds have like hollow bones that are really lightweight? They're like not dense at all, so that way they can fly easy.
Absolutely.
The animal with the most dense bone is actually a bird also.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's a woodpecker. Woodpeckers have the most dense bone of all animals. Their head is the most dense bone. Isn't that awesome? It'd be cool to find a woodpecker head in here.
So Tim Carter, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, buddy. Tim Carter asking if I am done shipping. I presume you mean with fish and plants on the website. I have not turned it off just yet. I figured I'll give it through this weekend because I've still got heat packs and things of that nature. But after this weekend, I will be putting the fish and probably the plants out of stock until the springtime. But I figured that would give everybody a little bit of heads up. Oh, there was where he finished off asking livestock for the year. So yeah, so anything that comes in by Sunday, end of day Sunday, I will get that mailed out Monday. But Sunday night, I'm going to be marking all the fish and plants out of stock, and we'll just get into breeding and growing mode. And then come springtime, the variety on the website is going to be ridiculously huge. I mean, I should have at least 20 different types of guppies and endlers, along with tons of plecos. I know everybody loved the plecos. Those went out of stock really quick. And of course, we're going to start off springtime with a huge sale when we do bring all the stuff back in stock.
Look at another little sharp one.
Very nice. Delilah's Critter says, according to my very professional Google search, LOL, I think you've shown a few Mako teeth. I think you might be correct there.
I have a megalodon tooth in the other room. I should have brought that in.
Chat jumped on me, but I am going to get back up here.
Oh.
Make sure I didn't miss anything else. I did. I thought I saw some stuff up here we missed.
So,
Gil, oh, sorry.
No, it's all right. Go ahead. Go say what you're going to say.
Gil the Common Goldfish, another awesome channel, by the way. Welcome to the team. I appreciate you becoming a member. I hope you enjoy the behind-the-scenes footage along with the stickers in the chat and on comments and all that stuff. The member emojis, that's what I'm looking for. Told you words were going to be hard tonight, but we're going to play in this bag of beach and we're going to have some fun, and I'm going to talk to you all. And I appreciate you all being here. I really do. I don't even know how many people we've got on here at the moment because my thing jumped, so I don't even have the stream up anymore. But I appreciate each and every one of you being here. And welcome to the team, Gil. Again, Party Popper's here to come here in just a minute.
James, did you know that woodpeckers, their tongues are so long that it wraps up into their brain? Their tongues like go back up inside the back of their brain.
I did.
And then when they pop a hole and find like a tube where a worm is, they jet it all out. And then their tongue has little spikes on it. And it can grab the ants or the worms and pull them in. Isn't that cool?
I did not know that. We got 146 people watching, 84 thumbs ups. I appreciate you all. And that one thumbs downer, I love you too. I do. It's always that one. I don't mind. Not bothering me. All right, let me pause that there. Got that back. Lots of people still saying, yep, giveaway one. So we are going to give one away. I will get Nightbot in here shortly, and we'll do that. Chat has jumped on me. I'm going to find where I was.
Oh, woodpeckers also have really cool feet. I don't know if you've ever seen their feet, but they got 4 toes, and they're like, it's like a grappling hook. So they're kind of like, I can't even do it with my hand.
Right.
They're like this. So they can just grab onto the side of the bark with their little claws and walk on up and upside down, sideways, anything on bark with their neat little 4-toed feet. Woodpeckers are awesome.
They are. Kimberly Bryant says, I feel like I have bronchitis and I lost my entire sense of smell, but really mild case. Husband and son stuck at home with me through this. Well, thoughts and prayers, good vibes, whatever your belief is, out to you and your family. And I hope you all make it through it, none the worse. All right, rolling through here because the chat jumped again. Somebody mentioned using the Dollar Tree sifter that I have to remove the sand. Yeah, but this is more fun. The Dollar Tree sifter would just it'd be done. And I don't just want to be done. The point of this is to have some fun with it. There's another sand dollar piece right there. And this is actually something that I'm going to probably get a couple of these for stocking stuffers for some family members, people like my mom and others that, grew up on the beach. We're not there anymore. We don't get to see it. We don't get to play. Oops, there's a fossilized tooth right there. You get that over here for the camera. Get my fat fingers out of the way.
Now, how can you tell the difference between a fossilized tooth and a normal tooth?
The colors on it.
Okay, I got you.
Because I grew up in Florida. Now, after finding thousands and thousands of shark's teeth growing up, and researching and all that good stuff, you just kind of pick stuff up along the way. All right, I'm sure I've missed some stuff. If I have, feel free to throw it in. Again, I'm getting back to where I was. I had to reset my chat. All right, there was Tim Carter's question. We got Sandy Rumiker. Won that betta the other day. Again, congratulations. Hope you're enjoying that. Should have come in to you today, I believe. I think KG Tropical shipped them out yesterday for today delivery. Welcome to the team. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you being here. as mentioned, when you get a chance, you're looking for something, be sure to check out the members only videos that we've got updated uploaded along with the live streams for members only. And you can use those custom member emojis in the chat now. Yeah, Sand Creek Aquatics 2, Amy's saying it's a really cool idea, Fish for Fear. I love it. And like I said, I think this would be a great stocking stuffer. I know that there are not a ton of these currently available. There's another little bitty one of those shells. Love it. But I think this would be a really great stocking stuffer. And there's just enough time to get orders in and get these out in time for Christmas.
One more neat fact about woodpeckers I just remembered. You know, they go bam, 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 back and forth with their head. Every time they go back, they open their eyes. And when they slam in, they shut their eyes. So they're blinking super fast, because if they would have their eyes open when they hit, their eyes would come out of their head. Isn't that bizarre?
That is.
But they can hit the right point because they're always opening their eyes. So they're... Woodpeckers are so cool.
Pew Fish Zone, how's it going, my friend? Says, I have a full 10-inch shark jaw and teeth above my 39-gallon tank. That is awesome. I've got a shark jaw, but it's just the bottom half, and it's kind of bent up. It's not in great shape. So that's very, very cool. I wish mine was in good enough shape to be able to hang it up like that. I still may at some point, but I think that's very cool.
What's he got?
A full shark jaw, a 10-inch shark jaw hanging above the
nice.
39-gallon. You see, it did jump on me. Don't think I can get any further up. So if you had a question, and I'm sure there were some that I missed, feel free to throw it back in there, because that's as far up as I can get to right now. So I am rolling back to the bottom here, and we will be live. Secret History Living in Your Aquarium says, quick tell Ed to find an ivory billed woodpecker and not to come back until he has done so. I want to see what he says.
That'd be awesome. I would love that. I've actually talked to James about, not to change subject on woodpeckers, but to go to teeth. I've talked to James about going to South Carolina and going megalodon tooth hunting with me.
Oh, dude, that would be so amazing. I would love to go do that. And that's kind of, when I heard about this, I was like, yes, I definitely want to play with this. I want to get in on this. I think it's a cool idea. And I think, you know, $20 shipped, free shipping, that's a good price point. It's an easy way to have some fun at home, given the current health situation. And it lets me be a kid again and play at the beach without having to drive hours and hours and hours to get to the beach. There's a really nice little shell right there as well. I should have grabbed my tweezers. I'm using a stainless steel straw for those of you that are wondering.
You know what? I'm gonna grab my megalodon tooth real quick.
Absolutely, go for it.
It's a megalodon tooth. It was found in South Carolina right after a hurricane. It's a great time to go search whenever there's like a major storm,
yes,
because the water is washed away the soil. Okay, I'll be right back just to show you guys.
All right. Got another one there. Look at that. Get that. Very cool. All right. Let me. All right. Mainly Bettas says, sorry, I missed what you said. Did you say you would be shipping fish again in the spring? Yes, I will be shipping fish again in the spring. And I will be shipping for one more week right now. I'm through Sunday. The fish and plants are still on the website. Come Sunday, I'm going to mark them out of stock, and then I will just be in breeding and growing mode until things warm up. But then springtime, I'm going to have a much bigger variety, because I don't import or wholesale anything. It's just stuff that I breed and grow for right now. So it's, you know, it's all a matter of breeding the fish, raising the fish, and getting them ready to sell. So I'm going to have hundreds and hundreds of guppies and endlers, along with plecos. I have fish out the ears, probably 1,000+ fish ready to go come springtime. What type of pleco should I get for my 36 gallons? Is ERS Aquatics. I would do a bristlenose pleco if you're just wanting something. If you're not a pleco person, I'll put it that way. Bristlenose are great. Now, if you want to get something really, really cool, you can go with the snowball pleco. I absolutely love my snowball plecos, and they don't get too big. So, I mean, there are a lot of smaller ones. Rubber lip plecos get to about 4.5 inches. Clown plecos max out around 3 inches. Of course, there's zebra plecos, but those are a bit pricey. You get into like the king tiger and leopard frogs; those are a little bit more too. But if you're looking for something cheaper, I guess, if you will, you're not wanting to spend a bunch of money on a pleco, you could check out clowns, clown plecos, bristle noses, and rubber lips are all in the lower price range. They stay smaller. None of those get over 6 inches, and I think they're all very pretty fish. Disky Sabetta says, I emailed you. What time are the stickers shipped and expected to arrive? So I stick them in a standard delivery envelope. I know USPS this time of year is a little bit slower on delivery. I usually am mailing out on Mondays because that's my fish mailing day, and I check my P.O. box and such. And then usually the stickers get there within a week. Of course, fish and things I send priority. But the stickers just go out in regular mail. So I'd say this time of year, probably, 4 or 5, maybe 6 days. All right. Let me see if I can find whatever's being spammed so that I can read it. I see the mods. I appreciate the mods, each and every one of you all putting in work.
I don't know where my megalodon tooth is right now. I forgot where I put it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. That's a bummer.
Kevit Fuggin Fish, that's Fuggin, is asking, who's after Fish Room Fever? That would be Chattanooga Ed in 23 minutes. And we are going to be talking about Christmas ideas for fish keepers. We're going to talk about some things that maybe you're looking to give a fish keeper something. Or, the other great thing is all of us here, we can collab and put our heads together and say, hey, what are some good ideas that maybe we can kind of pass along that we would like that maybe we didn't even realize were out there to think of.
Yep. Or if you're having a problem with your people that aren't fish room people, we might be able to come up with that idea too.
Absolutely. Tim Carter is asking, I do not have any chocolate bristlenose that are of sellable size currently. So that's more than likely going to be a springtime thing. They're a little smaller than I like to sell them right now.
I think my megalodon tooth might be upstairs.
Sarah M. Snow asking about guppy grass. Sarah, if you're wanting it to feed your fish, and I meant to message you back on Messenger, but if you're wanting it to feed your fish again, I've got some more of those plants and stuff that I can send you that we can talk about. If it's just going to be eaten, I don't want to sell you actual guppy grass at plant cost just for it to be fish food. There's no need for you to pay that. I can just ship you out some of the stuff that's got hair algae that I'm pulling out of tanks anyways. But I'll get with you on Messenger. We can figure that out. Grunto Half Moon, how's it going? Says, any advice on how to breed electric blue rams? I got my first pair from LFS. I have not done electric blue rams. Ed, have you?
No, I've never had rams in general. I think that they're, I don't want to say easy, but I think they kind of do their own thing as long as you keep everything right, nice high temperature, and I think they'll just do it on their own a lot of times.
Absolutely. Yeah, the warmer temperature and of course, the nutrients, getting them primed up, if you will, definitely helps. In terms of actual breeding habits, I'm not 100% on that one. That's one that I've not even looked into. A lot of stuff I kind of try and look into it and see, what the ideal setup is for it. But that particular one, I have not bred any. We've probably got some people in the chat here, 133 watching. We've probably got at least 2 people that have bred electric blue rams before. And they'll probably chime in if they haven't already, because I am running it about 5 minutes behind. Danikin's joking about buy 1, get 3 free zebra plecos. I'm not doing that, but if you are, Kenny, just let me know. I'd be happy to buy some from you. John Cox, yes, your package did get mailed. If you didn't get the tracking number, let me know. I will send you the tracking number again, but it did get mailed.
I've got a friend named Ken who breeds them and sells them to fish stores in Salt Lake City. I could always ask him for some advice on rams.
Absolutely. T-Bone's Fishies asking how to get stickers. If you want some stickers, send your address to me. fishroomfever@gmail.com, and I will mail stickers out free of charge. William Pridemore got some blue phantom plecos and loves them. Yes, I've got a blue phantom and a green phantom, and I absolutely love those guys. Really, really do.
Now, will they breed together?
I believe that they can. I believe they're one of those that the morphology allows them to breed, to crossbreed. Not 100% positive. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure that they can interbreed.
Well, are blue and green phantom plecos actually like found in the wild, or are they something like, these different types of bristlenose that have been bred for color?
Last I knew, or as far as I was aware, they're found in the wild that way, but I could be wrong. That's not one I've done a lot of research on. Somebody will tell me if I'm wrong, and I'm okay with that. As we've mentioned before, we are not experts and we don't know everything. Look, there's another one. I'm getting a lot of these right here. Love it. All right, let me grab this real quick. Still, Angus says, would breeding clown plecos be worthwhile? I don't see them for sale a lot at my local fish stores, or would I be better off trying snowball plecos? So for the work you're going to put into it, I would do snowballs. If you're looking to breed them to sell them, which is what it sounds like. Snowballs, you're going to see a higher price point than the clown plecos. So that would be mine. Plus, I think they're prettier. Like a personal thought between the two of them, I would go for setting up a colony of snowball plecos and breeding those. Just my 2 cents. And I think that you're going to find that there's a little bit more money in that than there is trying to breed out the clown plecos. Rico Stan.
Oh, go ahead.
The $10 super chat says to send T-Boney some stickers. Rico, I appreciate that, brother. You really didn't have to do that. I will send stickers out free of charge anywhere in the world. It's not too bad to send them globally just for the stickers to go out. But tonight's drawing for your own Bago Beach will be limited to the U.S. I appreciate the super chat, Rico Stan. And Rico Stan may or may not be a guest on an upcoming live stream. So you all stay tuned for that. Go check his channel out. I think you'll really like what he's got going on. But I think he's going to be my special guest the day before Christmas. I'm going to be needing a co-host that day, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Thank you for 100 likes. Zen Ginger says, woohoo, thank you. And thank you, Zen, for modding out along with Mrs. Fever and everybody else. Let me see here. I don't know what's going on. Thank you all for the work you're doing, mods. S with the $4 super chat says, hashtag T-Bone. Thank you, S, very much. Again, never expected or required, but very much appreciated. It really is. You all help keep things rolling on the channel, and appreciate that y'all do that. I love you for it.
Now, I've got a question about the plecos. If you're trying to make money off them, if you're going to sell them to your local fish store, can you actually overdo it and actually make the price drop in your town by giving the local fish store too many?
I mean, it's possible. That's going to be more of a bristlenose pleco issue. I've definitely overbred bristlenose before. And that's actually part of why I'm out of the chocolate ones is I had so many and nobody wanted them at first on the website. And maybe it was just people didn't know about it that much at the time. So I took a bunch to my LFS, and then within a week of doing that, I was out of stock on the website, and people have been asking for them ever since. But most plecos, you're not going to have that problem. Bristlenose, you might run into that, but only if you've got several breeding colonies, more than likely. Xanadu says, I just ordered your last pair of Snowcross Endlers. I appreciate that. I will get those shipped out to you Monday. I think you will really, really like those, and those are definitely a prolific breeder. I absolutely love them, and I think you will too. So thank you for that, and I will be getting the orders rounded up and everything. Tomorrow I'll get stuff pulled for fasting. That way it's not filling the bag with poo. I am going to grab this even though it was deleted, or not deleted, but yeah. Again, as several people said, please don't spam the chat, but I'm going to grab this right here. Angelfish not eating properly. Takes a pellet and spits it out. What do I do? Try a different food. Normally, I don't recommend that, but if it's an ongoing thing that the fish is just not eating it, that particular food, it might be too rough for them. You could try to pre-soak the food to maybe get it wet and see if they'll take it, or it could potentially be a little bit too large. You could try a smaller pellet or a different brand of pellet, see if that does any better for you, or you could start with pre-moistening the pellets, get them wet first so that they're soft, see if that does any better for you.
Or use flake. And I mean, I don't use pellets with my angels. I use flakes and frozen foods.
Sandy, I did not see that video yet, but I will definitely check it out. Sandy Dowdy says, I added an L027 Royal Pleco and an Orange Theme Pleco to my Pleco collection. I put out a video of it yesterday. I will be checking that out. I love Plecos, and congratulations. Those are both beautiful Plecos. All right.
I did a silly thing last night. I was having a hard time going to sleep. First, I fell asleep early, and then when I woke up, it was like early in the morning. So I thought I'd start reading a book, and I didn't stop reading the book until 3:30 this afternoon.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, T-Bone, just email me your address, fishroomfever@gmail.com. Send your address to me. Let me know you want some stickers, and I will put those in the mail for you on Monday, along with anybody else that gets a request in before then. Again, the stickers are free. Crowntail Half Moon asking, how often do plecos breed if you have multiple males and females? Again, it's going to depend on the pleco. You know, a lot of them will breed every couple weeks once you get them going. If you've got them set up in the proper conditions, nutrients, and all that stuff, I mean, my bristlenose will pop out eggs every 2 weeks consistently, no problem. Some I've even seen do it more frequently. Others less frequently. But again, a lot of that goes back to exactly which plecos you're looking at. You know, zebra plecos, you may get 10 spawns a year versus bristlenose, you may get 100 plus spawns a year. Steel Angus says, snowball plecos are what I like personally. Them and green or blue phantoms, I just figured that clown would breed easier. Where should I get my snowballs? You could check like Aquatic Arts, and they've probably got some sort of sale going on with a promo code. They have one running fairly often. Secret History Living in Your Aquarium might know one. Haley at Oddball Aquatics, there's usually a promo code running for her for Aquatic Arts, and there are several other places, but I've personally been to their facility, so I can recommend them. I get mine locally. So my LFS, they're great about bringing in a huge variety of plecos for me. So I can get just about anything I want just 3 minutes down the road. Hashtag bag of sand from ERS. Yes, we are having some fun with sand. I'm not getting to play with mine quite as much as Ed, but I am enjoying talking to you all. I call it fork combing instead of beach combing. Yeah, absolutely. It brings back that feeling though. See, I'm going to put this on a little pan. And that way I can just sit my feet in it, and then I can have the sand between my toes. Just kidding. I'm not going to do that. It'd be too messy.
I mean, I'm using a fork.
Make sure I did not miss anything else. Rico Stan says, to tell Ed the water lettuce is doing awesome, sending out lots of new shoots.
That's awesome. I've been really wondering how that was going. Once I'm not quarantined anymore, I plan on sending a package to Pam of that because she'd like to have some.
Mike's Aquatics and things says, tell Ed he can't leave us hanging like that. We need more woodpecker facts.
Oh, man. It's been so long ago since I watched a woodpecker special.
Oh, there's another shark's tooth right there. Lots of shark's teeth in this. This is awesome. I'm going to get set up real quick for the giveaway because we've only got 10 minutes left in the stream, and then we're going to go hang out with Chattanooga Ed, and we are going to talk about Christmas tips and gifts for fish keepers. Also some don'ts, things not to get for fish keepers.
Oh, yeah, I could do that too.
Sorry about my arm getting in the way here. I'm trying to type over the camera view. Still Angus says, my LFS has awesome plecos. Yeah, I would check with your LFS. If they don't have any in, see if they can get you some. I'm a really big fan of supporting the local fish stores, especially if you've got a good one. So I would talk to them first and say, hey, can you guys order in some snowball plecos for me? See if they can get them off their list. All right. And again, not to give the sales pitch, but we have a lot of people asking where they can get one of these. You can, it's in the description. I'm sure the mods will put it in chat as well. But you can send $20 PayPal. That covers shipping and everything. Free shipping on the thing. That'll get it sent out. There is, I guess you could say, a limited supply on these right now. But you get them now. You could get them just in time for Christmas. Great stocking stuffers or something, just to play with yourself like I'm doing here. I'll be honest. I'm going to be playing with this while I'm talking to you on Ed's stream also. So I'm finding lots of awesome little seashells and stuff. Lots of shark's teeth in here. Of course, that one big, beautiful shell there. King and Queen Cichlids, what's going on? Scott says, shh, making a sandwich, ham and salami. Sounds good. Don't tell Liz. Wanted to say hello. Keep on rocking, guys. Scott, it's great to see you, brother. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank you for popping in and saying hello to us. Looking forward to having you on here as a guest in the near future once we can get the timing worked out. There's another real pretty one. All right, I need to stop playing with the shells for a minute so that I can get Nightbot in here.
One of my favorite sandwiches is a bagel, Philadelphia cream cheese, and hard salami.
Absolutely. Toss that in there. Oh, that's not even in the shot. Pond life.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Bird garden. I'm going to set up a little beach thing like that with those tossed in there. I think that'll be funny. All right. Let's get really. I told you words were going to be really hard. I almost said let's get upset instead of let's get set up. Please don't get upset. Doing my best here. Tonight's not my prime, but I have been looking forward to this for a week now, and I could not wait any longer to get this thing busted open and play in here and find some awesome fossils and shark's teeth and seashells and things. All right, so let's get a keyword set up.
You ever wonder how some of these shells get like so broken up? I bet it's a little fish eating the snail out, is my guess.
I think it could be. All right, I'm going to copy this into the chat.
So I could see a little snail or a little fish just chewing that snail meat right out.
Let me get this in here because we only got a couple minutes left. Again, a huge thank you to everybody for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I know I'm off my game, so to speak. Normally I'm rocking and rolling and flying through stuff. But I really appreciate each and every one of you all being here. Over 100 of you hanging out with us. So thank you for that. Thank you, Rack, for giving me the opportunity to, I guess, debut this, premiere this, if you will, the Bago Beach. So we're going to do hashtag Bago Beach to enter. Get that in the chat. There we go. Hashtag Bago Beach. No apostrophe in there. We'll let everybody get that entered in. Oh, yeah, I'm loving the sand. Mrs. Fever said she wants to do Frontosa tank in the sand. Still Angus says, meant to also add to the last comment, my LFS is also owned by family friends, and I tend to get some hookups. Almost got a free Blue Phantom last week. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I would definitely talk to them, especially if you're friends with them. I can almost guarantee if they're available that they'll be on their list for them to order it in, and it helps keep them, helps support them. So might as well. Mainly Bettas with the $4 super chat. I appreciate that. I really, really do. It says hope this covers a little postage for you. Well, thank you for that. Again, not necessary, but it does help. I try and keep things. I try and make the give more than the ask at all points in time, and that's why. I've had some orders go out that I lost some money on. I've had some that I made an extra $1 or $2, and I felt kind of bad. But this week, I definitely lost more than I made in terms of stuff, but that's okay. We're on the give, so I appreciate you all, and I love to show that. But that's part of why we didn't have a giveaway at first. I was like, I don't know if it's in the budget, so to speak, to do a giveaway this week. But I said, the heck with it. This is such an awesome product, and I appreciate Rack letting me debut it. that I want to buy one of these for somebody here in the chat. Patty says, I'll donate mine. Who wants it? Start begging. All right, make sure I didn't miss anything else in the hashtags there. Doesn't look like I missed any questions in the hashtags. Priscilla MK, $5 super chat. Priscilla, I appreciate you. I'm sorry I was not feeling up to it. I felt half dead. Normally I co-host with Priscilla on her streams, which she has moved to Sundays. I will be back next Sunday with her. And I guess my camera just died on me. Let me fix that. Oh, it's going to go to this camera. Hey, everybody. I'm still here.
She had Kenny E, though, and he was super cool.
Yeah, Kenny's a better co-host than I am anyways. So let's bring the Bago Beach back up here. All right, bring my chat back. I'm going to go ahead. Priscilla, seriously, thank you. I appreciate that with the hashtag postage fund and the $5 super chat. Zen is begging for it, saying, I want it, I want it. All right.
And you see, look at that. You zip it up, and you have it for the next time.
Yep, absolutely. Have you put yours back already? I'm not even done playing yet. I've been playing in this thing for an hour, and I've not barely gotten through it. There's so many awesome things in it. All right. Let's go ahead and roll this. I see another super chat I've got to say thank you for. I'll get to that in just a second. Let me share my screen here. That way everybody can see this is on the up and up. Night Thought giveaways. Let's share that. All right. So there you can see the hashtag Bago Beach. Says we've got 55 eligible users. Mrs. Fever is always trying to get in there. We're gonna mark her off of there. She's not eligible. I'll buy her her own. All right. So we're gonna roll it live so everybody can see. Give you about 30 seconds, and then we're gonna do it. Anybody that hasn't gotten it, there's the hashtag Bago Beach. Again, you don't even have to be subscribed or anything. Just US only if you would, because shipping one of these is going to be expensive to go overseas. But I'll get one of these shipped out to you, and you'll have it in time for either you to play with or to give it as an awesome stocking stuffer for somebody. All right, let's give it a roll. That way I can get my thank yous in, and we won't cut into Ed's time. Mike Standball.
I was hoping I would accidentally win it.
Oh, shame on you, Mike. You're not even subscribed. I'm just kidding. You didn't have to be subscribed to win, but I always pick on people. If you'll do me a favor, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe. That would be awesome. Bet you didn't know you were going to get shown out like that on live stream. I'm just giving you a hard time. But congratulations. If you'll just let us know you're here, and then I'll get you to email me. I'll make sure you're listening before I say anything, but I'll get you to email me your details. Let me pull this down.
Now, if Mike was subbed, would it tell you when he subbed?
It would, unless the subscription was private. So it would pop up and be like, subscribed since December of 2019.
Who was it? Yesterday, I logged on to, it was Diego's, Petzotics. I went to log on to his to get the screen chat popped up for our live stream, and it had unsubbed me.
I'm just picking on you, Mike. Mike said, LOL, I thought I was subscribed. I'm pretty sure you were, Mike. And like Ed mentioned, YouTube unsubscribes people all the time, but I had to give you a hard time. But you're here, so just send me an email with your name and address, and I will get that passed on, and we'll get that shipped out to you. Congratulations, and I appreciate you being here. Let me roll on up real quick. We got Danikin Aquatics, good old Kenny E with $5 super chat, says hashtag fish fund. Appreciate you, brother. Always good to see you. And thank you for the super chat, my friend. Fuggin Fish, that's Fuggin. I will always make sure that people know I'm not swearing, because we have a lot of kids on here. It surprised me, but most of my or a lot of my giveaway winners have been children. So I've had their parents email me and give permission to send the stuff. But that was not profanity. Any parents that are listening. So do you have any red plants for sale on the site? I don't have any reds right now. Come springtime, I'm hoping to change that, but I don't have enough to really put them on there without them instantly being out of stock. Mike's Aquatics and Things with the $5 super chat. Again, throwing $5 out there with the Bravo Fox sticker. I appreciate that, Mike. Really, really do. Very, very cool of you, brother. Enjoy your channel as well. Well, thank you for that. Any last questions? I can grab those. I owe y'all some party poppers. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Just move the camera there. Oh, no. Yeah, maybe. No. See, look, I still got my bag of beach to go through. Let's throw some party poppers out there, and then we're going to run over to Ed's stream. Sorry, I can't. My fish need me. It's the shirt of the day. I appreciate you.
Nice shot.
Again, stick with us. We're going to go over to Ed's stream. We're going to be talking about Christmas gifts for fish keepers. We want to get some ideas from you all in the chat, which you all think are great ideas, along with some things that are horrible ideas.
And we can also just talk about any in general gift idea too.
Do me a favor. Let me know in the comments if you're watching this on the replay and you've made it this far. Let me know if you enjoyed this. We bring a lot of different products onto the channel and onto the stream. This one's a little bit kind of side niche, if you will, but I know that we've got a lot of kind of beachy people, rock hounds, fossil people. Everybody loves shark's teeth, and this is just a great fun thing that I thought we could do. We like to get hands-on and kind of play a little bit, act like kids. So I hope you all have enjoyed this very, very much. Huge thank you to everybody that showed up. We've got 126 watching, 113 thumbs ups. You all are amazing. The 2 thumbs downs. I still love y'all anyways. We're going to move on to Ed's because I've already taken up 2 minutes of his time. We've got links in the chat for that. So Ed, do you want to give him your farewell?
Yep. Don't be afraid to get your hands wet. Keep those tanks clean.
Absolutely. Let me get on the camera here. Mods, members, lurkers, listeners, everybody that super chatted, all the subscribers, I appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, keep your fish healthy. Keep yourselves healthy. Catch yourself a little fish room fever. Take care, everybody.